Okay, I did an earlier video. This is a 2018 Casita. And guys, it's taking bag, bar, steel, whatever you call it, to get a window from Casita these days. Shortages, inflation, I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's start out. We're going to unclip this at the top and get this blind out of the way. A lot of you hate them blinds anyway. Like me, you probably would rather have something different. Now, get your drill. You're going to need, it looks like kind of like a star bit for these windows. We're going to zip these out real quick. I mean, this is essentially the internal frame that's holding these windows. Look at there, screw missing there. Maybe that's from factory or well, I might have to come back with that one. Maybe different sizes too. Looks like it is. I wouldn't be surprised. Some of these RV places use what's available, but I'm gonna run around and look at that glass falling out of there. Doggone it. Probably need a smaller bit anyway. But let's see what we can get. And the Casita, when you get this window, they send you all this hardware. So it's not like I'm trying to salvage. It comes in a special shipment. It's all boxed up. My last one was all boxed up in a wooden frame and shipped. This is a rear, I guess you'd call it, and the replacement for this is 139 plus. Look at there's another one missing. I think Casita broke off a few of these in installation. 139 plus $30 and some change, I believe it was, to ship it. Let me see if I've got a smaller bit. Well, I'm going to take all these screws out, and essentially there's a few rivets on the outside, but these primarily are held in. Primarily held in by that frame there. Let's see if this one will get these out. I might just, I don't want to strip them. Might just give me a little tiny Phillips and take those last few ones out. I'll piece this together. Okay, and these last few, I'm just going to manually remove them since I didn't want to strip them screws out. Get these out of here. Alright, let me get them out of the way. Now we've got your brackets for your wonderful little, which we all love, blinds. I've been trying to look, hoping that you guys are going to tell us something new to use. This one may be in there a little bit too, but you can see the frame comes off. Okay, so, and I'm shattering glass now. I'm going to do some work on the outside next. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to remove that cover, and I'm going to have to take out some of those rivets that's got this window in, you know. But essentially that's the frame out, and you can see the glass is just falling. So I'll pick up on the outside. Okay, now I'm on the outside, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this putty, try to get this putty off so I can get there to that rivet. It's back behind here. You can see these are just filled in with some old putty. So I'm going to try to get that out of the way. All right, so that exposes that rivet there, you can see. And here, and I'm going to go up top. Trying to get that off too. So I'm going to drill those out. Here, all right. I get my last one here. Okay. Alright guys, I think we've got them exposed enough so I can now get me something and drill those out, so we'll come back to that. Alright, what you want to do next is get these rivets heads off. There's 4 of them around these windows, so break them off. They'll separate the two. Now once you've done that, you take some of these auto things that are used to break the seal around your window, because it's glued here. You can see basically it's glued in there. Alright, and there's the window out. That's how easy it is to remove them windows. Now while we're here, let me go back up and show you. Now you can see where I drilled the head off of those rivets. Here's one here, one here, one here, one here. Now of course, when I put my new window in, I'm going to put my 4 rivets, new rivets in. Then that back flushing piece that I took out on the inside is what's going to be used to pull it together and hold it. So here's that window removed, shattered. They're going to send you this whole piece. Now see the stripping here, the seal, rubber seal around the outside of this window. But that's all it is, getting those windows out and now getting that replaced. So what I'll do is, off camera, I'll go ahead and get this out, cleaned out, and ready for my new window installation. When it comes in Tuesday, after pleading and begging, I'll just insert that, and maybe I can catch you another video. All right, so this is a 2018 Casita. Hopefully this is helpful.